Hey everyone, welcome to Tuesday Sprints. These are actually my final sprints in honor of Bucket List-athon, which is very exciting and kind of crazy for those of us who've been participating in this month-long challenge to know that it is almost over. We had the second half, I should say, of November. First half of December is already almost over. I mean, we've got closing sprints this weekend on Danny's channel. So it is really crazy. If you're not participating in Bucket List-athon, you are still, of course, welcome here as always. But let me know that you're here, what you're up to today. I am obviously going to be finally starting Strange Beasts. I have my Kindle, my e-reader here, if I can actually... Also, if you guys are interested, this is my cute little sleeve for it by Book Barn Galore. I bought it a few years ago. And yeah, so I'm going to be reading it on my e-reader, and I only have the ebook edition. I don't have the audio or anything like that. So it'll probably be a relaxed read, but I think it's due back in like a week. So I definitely need to read it now. And I'm very excited about it because it's a new release, and I'm hoping that it will be featured in a video that is going to come out at some point this month. So yeah, I need to read it so I can include it in that video. Hello, Tracy. Not sure how long I can visit for. Oh, no worries. I have to pick up the hubby this afternoon. I just finished Legends and Lattes. Oh yeah, by Travis Baldry. Yes, that's a really comfy read for sure. And now you're currently reading All the Good Parts by Loretta Nyan. Interesting. Well, we'll be happy to have you for as long as you can be here. But yeah, go pick up the husband when you need to. Also, Danny, hello. For those of you who, are keeping up with the podcast, Not Reading for Content, Danny and I just launched it this month. And I will say we had a recording session today. For those of you who don't know about it, the podcast comes out every single Friday. So yeah, feel free to check it out. Actually, the book that we're reading for January is this one right here. You can see where my bookmark is. So I can't say anything, my thoughts about it at all. But if you've thought about reading The Village Library Demon Hunting Society, maybe check us out. We can be your book club for you, but also absolutely no pressure. Danny, though, is also reading a very hefty book while getting some lunch. Wind and Truth, the new Brandon Sanderson book. Oh boy, that one, I hear the audio. I think you told me it was 63 hours. That's a big book. Good morning, Paco. How are you? We just got, oh my gosh, can I speak? We also have Yelena, and Abs is here too. Good afternoon, Alicia. Just joining, eating some lunch, taking care of a sick little one today. Oh no, hoping to do some Christmas wrapping, and then have it finished up some books today. Ooh, got a few things on the agenda. That sounds great. Hello, Glenda. We also have Ro here. Thanks. I honestly, for the past 10 minutes before I ended up going live, I was like playing around with the different colors. And I was like, okay, we've got the background that's red. And also the books have like this light kind of pinkish color. The green, it was really hard to get the green right. I'm not going to lie. The green is too vibrant, but it's fine. And then the black timer, I was like, well, my book is black. So yep, of course I'm also wearing, you can't really tell because the Henley is a bit, monotone, kind of like monochrome, but it's kind of green as well. Hoping to finish Death Note series volume 5 and 6 and finish The Crown of Gilded Bones. Ooh, good for you, getting some finished books in today. Hello, trying to do an art thing. Awesome. Trying to cancel an Amazon order. basically having a chaotic day that needs to just stop. I'm sorry. It can be really frustrating, especially if you're trying to cancel an order that is on its way, obviously, because that can be a bit messy trying to tell them to stop. Do not send me this thing. Please give me my money back, and then we can go our separate ways. I hope it gets cleared up for you. Just finished watching the first discussion of our podcast. Oh my gosh, Yelena, thank you so much. I appreciate it. That's a good reason to miss this, to be honest. Hello to Neil. Just on a quick coffee break. Oh yeah, that's what I was going to do before these sprints. I was going to make myself some decaf coffee. I got distracted because I am in the middle of recording something as well. All the things today. That's probably actually what I'm going to do right at the beginning of the sprint. I'm going to turn off my camera, go record that second part of something, and then I can finally start this book. Anyways, and also make myself coffee. And you need it today. A student tried to help with a malfunctioning instrument, wiped the computer of software worth thousands. Oh no. Why is everyone having a horrible day? I mean, Adventures is going through the ringer. You are. We also have a sick kid at home. Oh my gosh. Like with Alicia, goodness gracious. Can't wait for you to read Strange Beasts. You'll be waiting impatiently. I know. Oh my gosh. Ever since you brought this on my radar, I was like, I need to read this. I need to do it. And then I don't even know if I told you, but I returned it and then borrowed it again or something like that. I think I put myself back on hold immediately, and whoever was going to have it just sent it back to me. And I was like, okay, yay. So this is like my second chance with it, and I definitely want to read it before 2024 ends. Hello, Jamie, editing in the first sprint, and then hopefully starting Private Rights by Julia Armfield. Sounds great. Good luck with editing. Hoping to start Bookshops and Bone Dust. Ooh, oh my gosh. Yeah. I mean, that's actually really funny because Tracy just finished Legends and Lattes. So it's funny that you are hoping to start that one. Hello, Julie. Currently reading Kosher's Traveler's Guide. Speaking of the podcast, this is our pilot book, actually, that we were reading for this month. So those are the episodes that you'll be seeing. Actually, that's the book that we're reading for December. Ooh, I'm interested to see what you think. If if we have similar thoughts, or if we don't, that's okay. And the other Madisons, switching back and forth. Sounds good. We've got Tara here. Hello, Tara. Hope you're doing well. Hello, Steph. Reading from Blood and Ash. 2 hours left of the audio. Oh my gosh, you're going to finish it. You're going to finish that today, for sure. Hello, Skeleton Key. Let me know if you want to be called something else, but Skeleton's also a pretty cool name. Eating lunch now, but then I'll be reading Dungeons and Drama. Oh, I hear that this one's cute. I hear that it's really fun. I think let me know. I'm pretty sure it's a YA romance. I could be wrong about the YA. I might be wrong there. Hello, Brandy. I need to get a lot of stuff done before my gallbladder surgery. Oh my gosh. Okay. I hope everything goes well. And yeah, I hope you get everything done that you need to get done so that you can enter that surgery calmly without any stress or worries about the recovery process. So yeah, my father ended up having gallbladder surgery a handful of years ago. But yeah, so I hope that the procedure goes well for you. Hello, Jenny. Also, Jojo, good morning. Have you had your coffee yet? I'll be reading A Broken Blade by Melissa Blair at chapter 30 of 45. Oh my, you are, according to the chapters, 2/3 of the way there. Should be able to finish it this week. Hello, ML. I feel like I haven't talked to you in a really long time. I hope you're doing well. Writing from my campus office. Yep, to be expected. Going to teach my last class of this Thursday course. I know this is your last week of classes, isn't it? Dead days after Wednesday and final exams next week. It is that time. Wow. It's kind of crazy. I shouldn't be surprised, but it kind of caught me off guard that we're already at that point where it's the end of the semester. Hello, Evie. How are you? At work, but we'll be listening to Amari and the Despicable Wonders. Ooh, is that the third book? I'm pretty sure, because isn't the second book The Great Game? I've only read the first book in that series, but I've been meaning to return to it. Hello, Rainy, reading your Patreon book, Long Live, and eating lunch. Very nice. I hope that you're enjoying it. You're grading in your office until then. Wow. Oh, it must be so surreal. It's always funny because the end of the semester always comes, but it's always probably feels a little bit weird every time it happens. Listening to Make the Season Bright by Ashley Herring Blake, 66% through. Awesome. Ivy's here too. DC is having another wave of low pressure and rain and have a migraine. Oh no, Ivy, you and your migraines lately. Working on finishing all my current reads so I can finish 2024 with. That's always my goal. Actually, last year, I remember I ended up the last 2 weeks of the year just focusing on all of the soft DNFs I had or all of the currently readings. And I felt really good. I'm pretty sure I ended up finishing them all so that I could enter 2024 without any current reads. That probably isn't going to be the case this year. Hello, Anne. While I'm wanting to be on the Sanderson hype train, I know you've been working your way through that series for like quite some time at this point. I need to finish Everyone in My Family Has Killed Someone before my library loan is up in 2 days. Oh my gosh. Also, speaking of like book clubs and things, Anne is reading this because for the Manor, only Murders in the Book Club, we are reading this for December, and I still need to start this book, but I'm at the moment prioritizing my Murder Miss vlog books, but I do plan on borrowing that through Hoopla. So if anyone's even interested, Hoopla has all the books in the series actually, which is really convenient. I hope you're enjoying it. Reading Truthfully Yours by Kaden Armstrong. Sounds good, Abs. Sounds like a romance potentially. Yes! The podcast link. Thanks, Danny. I appreciate it. Thanks, co-host. 45% in the women. Ooh, Jenny, you're making progress. Very nice. Asking about Wind and Truth. Good evening, Kat. How are you? Good to have you, but I know that probably in a few hours you might end up deciding to go to bed or just to unwind. Slides into the library. Ooh, just finished the next Mrs. Parrish. And I am now reading The Word is Murder. Ooh, by Anthony. So Anthony Horowitz, I tried the, what's it called? Why am I not remembering it? It's the most recent, not most recent, but what is that book called? Anthony Horowitz. Magpie Murders. Oh my gosh. I kept getting confused because there's also obviously the Moonflower Murders. So I read Magpie Murders this summer and I enjoyed it. And I've been meaning to try more of him. So that sounds good. Hello, Louise. Going to take a shower, then get some Christmas wrapping done. Opening my advent calendars. Yay! I do have some wrapping I actually need to do officially, but I haven't. That is the end of the sentence. I just simply haven't. So yeah. Ooh, thank you for the idea of decaf. You're welcome. I was thinking about it like earlier today because I've already had I was going to wait to have my coffee. And then I was like, no, I need my coffee. And so then I was like, okay, Leandra, you can have decaf coffee later this evening. So that's what I'm going to do. Finished rehearsal for the 3 to 5 winter show. Ooh, and want to die. Oh no. But good. Is it like in a good way where your body feels like it's like worked today, you know? Good afternoon, Serenity. Hope you're doing well. Accidentally read a chapter further than I was supposed to since I forgot that the cutoff section. Oh no, that's okay. Hopefully I'll manage to read the next section before the next episode publishes. Yes. And honestly, I would rather you all be further than us so that you don't get spoiled for anything than if we read further than you and then you're like, oh shoot, something's happened and I actually haven't gotten to that chapter yet. So Yelena, you did the better of two scenarios, I think. And also thank you. I know I realized it this morning. It's very exciting. I wasn't sure if I was going to hit it before 2024 ended, but thanks everyone. There's a lot of newer faces currently in the comments. So you're among those that I can thank and appreciate. So thank you so much. I really do appreciate you all so much. Finished up The Half King by Melissa Landers. Ooh, nice. Maybe you'll finish it today, I think. That seems to be the potential. And thanks, Julie. Thanks, all friends. I really do appreciate it. We'll be starting the Mistletoe Mystery. Ooh, for my last bucket list-athon. That's the newest Nita Prose. I think it's the Christmas novella Denise Let me know if I'm completely wrong. I'm pretty sure that's what it is, though. Hello, Quinny. How are you? Welcome to the chat. Thanks, Glenda. Yeah, I've seen a lot of growth this year, friends, and a lot of it is thanks to you all showing up and being so active. So, like, the congratulations should actually be more of a thank you. So thank you all so much for like just being so wonderful. Gonna be reading Air of Fire by Sarah J. Maas because I know who SJM is. I know, ML. I mean, listen, we got jobs, we got other things we got to do, but it's always nice when I can see you in the comments. And then hello, Kelsey. Speaking of Kelsey, I need to set up the transfer because for those of you who want to stay here much longer than 4 hours, I'll probably be sending you Kelsey's way. I need to do that. Thanks, Yelena. Oh, thanks everybody. I really do appreciate it. Thank you all so much. Like you're all so lovely, truly. I don't know what else to say beyond that. I just appreciate you all so much. Done with kids next Wednesday. Yes, Rainy. Oh my gosh, you probably are so hyped. And then thank you, Jamie. I really do appreciate it. And I will say that I feel like I've put more effort into BookTube this year because I'm enjoying it, not because I felt any obligation or anything like that. I've been more invested, and it's really lovely to see that it's like, being reciprocated, like people are enjoying it. So yeah, thanks, Jamie, so much. I do appreciate you. Reading the third Gilmore Girl. Ooh, the memoir, the nonfiction. Ooh, Quinny, you're gonna have to let me know what you end up thinking about it. Ooh, Stina. Okay, awesome. But Skeleton works fine. Okay, sounds good. I'll either call you Stina or I'll call you Skeleton. Dungeons and Drama is a YA romance. That's what I thought. Thank you, Serenity. I appreciate you. And you're someone I've met recently. So yeah, it's really nice to see you here. Looking for a book to fill my 2025 Christmas challenge. The prompt is save a business. Oh, Alicia, that seems really hard. I'm not gonna lie. I don't I don't know what that could be. I'd have to like take the break to think about it. I think I'm gonna have to take the next sprint to think about it for sure. Save a business. And not start a business, but save a business. This is a very cutesy, sweet romance, but the first book is called A Spot of Trouble. The second book, I think it's called like A Line in the Sand. That one is similar to like one of the main goals is to save like the aquarium or some type of museum or something. I can't remember who the author is, but that was cute. It was a cute romance. It's very summery though. It's like set in North Carolina. So I don't know if that would be something you're interested in right now. Finished your book this morning after falling asleep during last chapter last night. Now I need to pick the next book. Ooh, I love when that happens. VH is reading Home is Where the Bodies Are, another Goodreads nominee, speaking of. And then, friends, I'm just going to be saying hello to those new faces because we've been talking for so long already. Oh my gosh, the time flies. Hello, Kiana. I hope you're doing well. I feel like I haven't seen you in a little while, too. Thank you, Alicia. Thank you so much. Hello, Renee. I hope you're doing well. Finished hours long. Take the first sprint to relax, Renee, especially after such a meeting. Hello, Shar. Yes, one of the new faces and one of my Manor guests, too. Thanks so much. It's been great getting to know you. So of course, I know SJM. I mean, come on. I have friends who are in romantasy, but that one would probably be super embarrassing if I actually didn't know. That would be embarrassing. Hello, Swank. Ooh, reading some, Christmas cheer books, a Christmas novelette. And thank you so much. I do just appreciate all of you so much. I really do. Ooh, Mistletoe Mischief. Ooh, and it's Christmas related, it sounds like. Thank you, Ivy. You probably did like you're doing the good work. Thank you, Jojo. Yeah, it's really nice to see so many of you that I'm like, I like know you all by name. Like it just goes to show you that it's more about the community than anything else. So yeah, thank you, Renee. I think that some cozies that end up being about keeping a bookstore full. That's a good point. That's a very good point. And then hi, Olivia. And also thank you. I appreciate like all of the like positive cheer friends and the congratulations. You're all just really lovely. Such a weird, yeah, that is a really weird one. Like it's very specific, but I like the challenge of it for sure. Thanks, Tracy. Looking forward to many more fun readathons. Oh yeah, like now I feel like I've set the bar, and I just want to challenge myself to do ever more. And it is like there are quite a few new faces that we probably all haven't even met yet because of TBR-thon being announced, and I can't wait for us to get to know them. Hoping to get on later as my son's therapy. No worries, Beth. Hello, and I hope that all of that goes well. Okay, I don't think I've met anyone or I've forgotten anyone. Oh, is also about saving a business. Good to know. Okay. Well, on that note, because we've been talking for 20 minutes, oh my gosh, let's go into our first sprint. Like I said, I'm going to go off camera just to record something quick, but then I'll be back and then I'm going to start Strange Beasts. So thanks everyone for being here. I will see you all in an hour. Hello, everyone. Welcome back from that first hour. Oh my goodness. It says we only are going to talk for 5 minutes. That's a lie. That's not true. Let me change that. Oh my gosh. I mean, I would like us to have a quicker chatty bit just so that we can get back on schedule, but 5 minutes is actually insane. So at this point, I'm just going to keep track. At an hour and a half, we're going to go into a sprint. Okay. Everything's chaos, friends. Let me know how you did. I know there were a handful of people who joined. Very nice to see you all, and I'll be sure to highlight your first comments joining. I ended up doing some bullet journaling. I made myself some coffee, recorded that bit that I told you all I was going to do, and then I also read the first chapter in Strange Beasts, and I'm loving it. It is so good. I'm so invested. Like from the first chapter, I'm just like, this is a me book. And Danny had told me that she thought it was a me book. So that's why I was very excited to read it. But yeah, it feels so good. I've DNF'd so many books this month, which has been important. I've had to do it, but I've also only had, I think, 1 5-star this month so far. So it feels really good to be reading a book that just clearly feels like very much me and very much 5-star material for my own kind of preferences. Also, just when we left, Jenny sent a super sticker, which I really do appreciate. It's been really nice getting to know you, Jenny. So thanks so much for being here. Absolutely not necessary, but I really do appreciate you so much. So thank you for sending that. Thanks for the congratulations, Camilla. It's been good seeing you. Also, oh my gosh, that is a gorgeous like profile picture. I feel like you've updated it, or maybe I just haven't seen it in a while, but that is stunning. Also, Nicole's here. Hello, and thank you so much. Barchester Towers while shelving books. Ooh, interesting. I've never even heard of it. A Heart for Christmas by Sophie Jomain. Okay, so you're juggling that while also working on The Women. Very nice. We've got Julie here. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's kind of surreal, and it kind of feels right, because I don't know how many of you know this, but this is my 3rd year on BookTube. My first year, after 1 year on BookTube, I had 150 subscribers strong. I distinctly remember that I was like very happy with that number. And I'm happy with any number I have. But it's very fun to see how much I've grown. And yeah, 3 years on BookTube. It feels good. It feels really, really nice. Let me see, where else are we? A few people were chatting in the comments. Swank finished a book. Congratulations. Now, what are you going to be moving on to? Margaret joined us too. Working on Christmas gifts and The Prisoner's Throne. So many like holiday reads or holiday tasks in the comments today. Hello, Sam. I saw you jump in. Favorite day of the week because yay, sprints. I know this is a good way to kind of make Tuesday seem a bit fun, isn't it? Updating slides for work, but also in the manner, I noticed that you've been updating your bullet journal and it looks really good. You should be really proud and really happy with it. I feel like is what I was doing last week too. I know, but the slides have to be done, and I'm happy to support you while you do it. Hello, Josie. Lunch during the sprint. Awesome. That sounds great. Nourish your body. And you're listening to the Big Four. So I don't think it's surprising. There are so many books by Agatha Christie, and I've only read about a third of her canon, but this is one I haven't read by her, actually. Hoping to finish it today. You've got 3 hours left. I think you should. Yeah, for sure. And then Ivy had to go hop off and have a nap with some true crime, which totally understandable, Ivy. You have a migraine, so please take care of yourself. Finishing an essay, cleaning your room sounds great. Hello, Jess. Just having an easy day today. Sounds great. Oh my goodness, another migraine, friends. I will say, like, the weather in my area has been up and down and all around, and it does tend to bring on the headaches, the migraines, at least for me. So I kind of understand it, but oh, gosh, not fun. Also need to get your tires changed, listening to The Savior's Champion, because reread and easy. Also, Jess, by the way, I want to let you know, I am reading The Secret of the Lady's Maid, which you gifted me. And I just want to let you know, I'm really enjoying it. I'm not surprised. That's why I had it on my wish list. But I just wanted to update you because for those who didn't know, just got it for my birthday. And it's so fun. I'm not reading it today, but I want to let you know that it's on my currently reading. And I'm having the best time. And this is a really good question. I had my bookmarks with me actually. And now, oh, maybe I do have two of them. Oh, I'm missing the falling books. In front of me, I do have the Wintry Pines, and I have the classic TBR-thon. I feel like because I am really happy with how I had to include the snowflakes separately and like the things of snow and everything, and it turned out really lovely. I think it might be the Wintry Pines are my favorite, but I'm also very happy with the Dalmatian and the Falling Books. So yeah, that one's my favorite, just because I think it could be, pertain to the entire winter season. Hello, Stacy. You're trying to finish All the Colors of the Dark. You've been working on that one for quite some time. Also started watching Grey's Anatomy again. I'm having trouble pulling myself away from that. It's a bingeable series for sure. I don't know if I've told you all, but my dad was obsessed with it. I ended up introducing it to him. We were binging it, and then he surpassed me, and I've never gone back. But he was like, so much happens in that hospital, and I'm like, yeah, it truly does. It's true. I know it is. I'm really sorry about your head, Jess. Running to the market might be back. No worries, Steph. Strange Beast, you requested it. I know. Don't we always remember our rejections? It humbles you. You're like, oh, I need to be careful about how many I'm requesting. This one I just got from the library though. It wasn't even. I thought about requesting it, and then I just felt like it wasn't soon enough. But also thanks, Jess. I appreciate it. So many of you have been congratulating me today. And I was joking with Danny. I was like, I'm kind of nervous for sprints today because they're going to see that I hit this milestone and I'm not going to know how to react to everyone being so nice. So thank you so much. Started reading, had feelings, stopped reading to process, started reading again, repeat. Oh my gosh, this must be like an emotional book. Or is it just you're so excited and you're like, okay, I got to calm down. Going to eat lunch during the chatty bit. Ooh, sounds good. Yes, please eat while I'm talking at you all. Even though some people already had lunch, including Danny. Mississippi roast with, ooh, the baked potato. That sounds so good. It sounds really cozy. So we had snow, and now this week we've just been having fog and rain. So it's perfect kind of like eerie reading weather. It actually feels like the perfect weather to be reading Strange Beasts, to be completely honest. And honestly, any book set in London, like the fog makes me think of London and England, obviously. So yeah, that food sounds really good. And then 7% into Wind and Truth. Ay, ay, ay. Now switching to La Luda. Sounds good. You've been chipping away at that one too. But man, 7%, it's like that doesn't feel like a lot, but that clearly is significant because of how long that book is. 20 minutes left in the third Gilmore Girl. So I think it's probably really interesting to hear about Kelly's life and her own perspective, especially being a part of the show and like the rest of the things that she's been involved in, because she's also a very well-known person. Like I've seen her in so many other things beyond that one role. But please feel free, Quinny, to just mute me and finish that book. Listen to the first Cautious Traveler's Guide. Oh my gosh, I can't even finish this comment. I'm so excited. Read a chapter of The Other Medicines. Julie, I'm going to have to hear your thoughts on what you think about the book so far. I know. I'm so excited. Like I said, I'm only one chapter in, and then I saw I only had about 10 minutes left. So I started to update my bullet journal and also update my Goodreads because there were a few books that said I was currently reading, but I finished them last week. And I was like, okay, let me remove those. And now you all will see on Goodreads that I'm reading this one. So yeah, very exciting. Watch fantasy news, then put on a Grey's Anatomy episode. Sounds good, Renee. Made myself some coffee. Me too. Ooh, you're 4.5 hours left in Everybody in My Family. You're making me want to read it. I probably will prioritize it next week once I have kind of finished my Murder Miss vlogs, because that has literally been the only, as I started this book today, but you know what I mean. That's been the only thing I've had to be able to prioritize on. Editing done. Video is uploading. Got some coffee. Completed a task for work. Now going to start your book. Jamie, you are a superhero. Forgot about the coffee. Julie, all of us got coffee, and you could have gotten coffee with us, but that's okay. You'll just be late to our coffee date. joined during that sprint. Hello, Krista. Baby, I watch is napping. Ooh, we love it. Love it when the baby knows to nap. Worked on all the details I need for an anticipated reads video. I did mine really early. I know I did, but I didn't have anything else to talk about. So I did mine early, but I'm very excited for yours. I know that also we recently had Danny's too. So this is friends. This is the week for and next week for anticipated books of 2025. I can't wait to watch it. 49% to 66%. Awesome. Sounds great. Fourth book my husband picked out for you. Tracy, how is he doing so far? Is he doing good or is it like no? Page 34. 5-star books. I know it kind of feels like a 5-star desert in this final third of the year, which is kind of crazy. Like I'm very happy with the ones I've gotten, but last year I think I got way more 5 stars at the end of the year. I don't know what's going on. Off to a good start. Very nice, Stina. I'm glad. Got distracted by an audiobook sale on Libro. We've been seeing the sales lately too, haven't we? It has definitely been true. I know Audible was doing it too. Listen to January's Great JoJo, probably for the book club, the B&K book club. Actually enjoying this. Oh my gosh, it's shocking that you're actually enjoying it. So you went in being like, I'm going to hate this, friends. I think I'm going to watch some TV in the next sprint. Ooh, yes, Kat. You are, I think, 6 hours ahead of me, if I remember correctly, as far as like where Belgium is on the map of life. Because I was like, I'm pretty sure I was always 6 hours ahead of my family. So yeah, you relax. Listening to Assistant to the Villain. Awesome, Olivia. I hope you enjoy it. I know that that's a fan favorite of a lot of people. Hello, Jesslyn. Thank you. I appreciate the congratulations. You're reading The Striker by Anna Huang. Oh, that's an author I've heard so much about, and I've been meaning to try them. Also, JK's here. Hello. I'm reading Strange Beasts, as you can see on screen. Also, we've got Rope Crewman here. Sounds great. I'm making my way through the hello so we can get back to sprinting, friends. So this is why we're kind of picking up the pace, and I probably sound like a chipmunk. Hello, Jamie. I'm glad that you're here. No, Sam, oh my gosh, no worries. Please, really what I appreciate you guys being here. The congratulations are very sweet though. Hello, Maria. Probably not reading tonight because I have Maria, you're not the only one. Take care of yourself. Friends, do we have water? If we need to, turn off the screens. I love having you here, but if looking at a screen isn't going to be beneficial, I totally get you not wanting to be here today. So yeah, please take care of yourself. And I'm sorry that you have a headache, Maria. Please, don't feel like you need to read. Just relax. That's productive in itself. Exit game advent calendar for yesterday and today. A little riddle every day. Ooh, I've also seen, so Brittany from Brittany Loves Reading was talking about a puzzle advent calendar where you do a section a day. That sounds so fun. Just a few pages left in The Half King. Oh my gosh. Serenity, you didn't need to come back to the chat. You could have totally finished that book. No worries. Hello, Beatrice. On your lunch break, I hope that you're able to enjoy it and relax for just a little bit because I know that it's probably a bit hard to be working at night. Love that your dad watches. Yes, no, he is obsessed. And you know what's crazy? His favorite character, I don't know if you guys are going to believe it, was Izzy. And I was just I get it. Katherine Heigl's very fun, but I'm just that's your favorite character? Ugh, I don't know. I was she was nuts in the end, but I get it. It's fun. On that note, let me make sure I'm not missing anyone, and then I'll be sure to go look through the comments as well, so I don't miss any fun updates from you all. But we got to get reading, Hello, Michael, popping in at work. I hope work goes by quickly for you. So that you can kind of relax. Thanks for saying hello while you're there. Reading A Little Complicated by Kelsey Ray. Sounds great, KT. And then also, reheated the coffee. Seriously, I'm going to refill mine. I said it's decaf, I promise. I know I have a lot of energy today. It's just that way today, friends. And then hello, Katie. You're at work too. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate the congratulations. And it's really nice to just have friends like you and everyone else here to just be spending the day with me, or at least being my friend on and off, the internet. So yeah, thank you so much, Katie. I do appreciate you. Okay, on that note, we are going to go into our second sprint and we're going to go for another hour. And then we'll have one more sprint to go. But thanks, everyone, seriously, for being here, for being chatty, because it's really fun to chat with you all. But like I said, I'll be reading through the comments that I missed that I couldn't highlight. Happy reading, and I'll see you all in another hour. Hello, everyone. Welcome back from that second sprint. We did have some people join us, which was very fun. Kay, good evening. You're reading your favorite book of 2024. And I did actually ask you what that was. And you said it was The Blackbird Oracle by Deborah Harkness. It's book 5 in Discovery of Witches. And it was also on the Goodreads Choice Awards, if I remember correctly. I remember seeing it because I didn't recognize it. I didn't realize that it was a part of a series. So that's very exciting. I'm glad that you are enjoying it and already declaring it your favorite book of the year. Meanwhile, hello, Kirsten. This was so funny. I love how you're like, okay, so my original comment was too long, but hello. No worries. I know that being in the UK, it is so many hours, later for you. Also, you're waking up early for work. So totally understandable. But yeah, like honestly, I'll tell you right now, I'm obsessed. I'm already really enjoying this narrative. I'm finding it fascinating. We have 2 characters at the moment. One of them, our main character that we're following, Sam Harker, she is a researcher in basically abnormal creatures. She is a bookworm and she's never been out on the field to, go after monsters. However, this one new case, the Beast of Paris, who is basically ripping apart its victims and eating its hearts. At least she's assuming that it's eating its hearts, has been attacking men left, right, and center. And she's like, I'll be safe. I'm a woman. Please put me on the case. And she ends up being partnered with Hel Moriarty, and Hel is obviously, she's the daughter of Professor Moriarty, the villain in the Sherlock Holmes stories, and their partnership is a little bit rocky, but they've like come across their first monster, and I'm eating it up. This is a book that will provide the gore, though. Like every description is quite vivid. So for those of you who aren't for that, just be aware. But I'm into it. They end up coming up against a Grindylow. I'm only 4 chapters in, so very early days. I think the ebook says I'm like 10% in, and the Grindylow squeezes a person like an orange in order to drink their blood. It's crazy. I won't go any further because I don't want to, freak anyone out who doesn't want that type of description in their life. But I have to prepare you all in case you want to read this book, know that that's there. But anyways, so missed the chatty bit. No worries, Alicia. Went to pick up your son from school, gave daughter her eye drops. I'm glad that you were able to get all of that stuff done. Also, Taya joined us. Hello, Taya. No worries that you're joining a little bit late, but you're making a matcha. That sounds delicious. I'm still enjoying my decaf coffee, by the way, friends. It's probably cold now. I haven't taken a sip in a little while, but I don't know. Just having it, no matter the temperature, kind of comforts me. Hubby's picked up. The first 2 books he picked were, okay, so The Anti-Heroes by Jen Lancaster and The Promise of Tomorrow by Mary Ellen Taylor. So far, he did well. He can pat himself on the back. Amazing. Jen also joined us during that sprint. Quite a busy work morning. Listen, so many people have just been saying work it's not been this week. We don't want it. And also not feeling well. I think it's just like a meh Tuesday. Finished your 4th of 4 books for Bucket List-athon. Yes, that's right. The Jasper Ford's Red Side Story. Oh my gosh, 4.25 stars. That's amazing. It did some very different things than you anticipated. Yeah, because I think you were saying it's part of a series as well, or at least it's by the same author as like The Air Affair and everything. Interesting. Given us the sequel to a book published in 2009, I wonder if the result was always the general plan or no. Yeah, honestly, it would be interesting to be a fly on the wall for one, why someone has taken so long to provide the sequel. Was it intentioned? Sometimes you can tell it's not. Like, for instance, the 4th book for like Annihilation, like that. It was the Southern Reach trilogy, like Area X. So clearly it wasn't intended to continue, but the author has elected to do that now. Also, The Handmaid's Tale, I always like to bring up, like the Testaments. That, I don't know, I actually can't tell if that's a sequel or a prequel, but either way, I can't imagine that Margaret Atwood intended for that to be a sequel. Last last prompt is a community prompt that I'll finish later this week. Perfect. Amal's here. Hello, Amal. Finishing the Skylark Secret for Reindeer Readathon. That's right. That is starting. It's already actually 10 days in. Isn't that kind of crazy? I feel like we just had that announcement video. That's really intense. And I see that you are reading a handful of other books, per usual, Amal. Going to miss the next chatty bit. Almost done with your presentation. Please, Sam, you shouldn't be here. If you're here, go finish that presentation. I totally understand. Finished your book? Swank. Is that the second book that you finished? Oh my gosh. Starting on Silent Night, a Christmas horror. Amazing. Good evening, Jen. Just got home from work. Congratulations. Please take some time to unwind. You're making dinner, listening to Golden Sun. Sounds like you're already on track. That sounds great. Also, I noticed that Bree joined. Hello, Bree. Oh my gosh. The announcement of Bree freaked out my camera, made it go blurry. Clearly, my camera's a fan as well. Hello, friend. So Bree, among other people in the comments, Kirsten, I can't remember who else, like everyone's been here, is also very kind. And they are one of the booktubers on my booktuber bingo. So be sure to check them out because yeah, they were willing to join me in that. I hope you're doing well. And yes, I am the mystery girl, by the way. Strange Beasts is kind of like horror mystery, or at least paranormal, because we are dealing with monsters and I feel very good about it. This might be a 5-star, friends. I'm just telling it right now. Oh, did you say, hey, my mystery girl? Or is it just, hey, my girl? Either way, I will take it. Finished your essay. Oh my gosh, congratulations. Revising real quick and then moving on to your continuation of Percy Jackson. Sounds great. I hope it was one of the last essays you have to do for 2024 because we are coming to the end of this semester. Hello, Tennille, off work as well. Oh, you're working on Emily Wilde too. Just in time as well, because the third book is coming out in just a couple months. I think it may be a February. Is it February? I think it is. It might be end of January, but that sounds perfect. And then Green Rider 7, 97% in Ludluda. Oh my gosh, you're totally going to finish. I'll be interested to hear your thoughts once you finish this duology. And then you can actually, that'll be another arc for NetGalley. Danny, look at you. At the very end of my book, The Devil in Winter by Lisa Kleypas. I never know how to say that person's last name, but sounds great. You're so close to the end. Also, Joanna, hello. Reading Wisteria. Almost done with it, and I'm loving it. Is that the third book in that series? Is it the series where it's also like Belladonna, or am I confusing things? But I'm very excited for you. I'm glad that you're almost done and you're loving it because those are the two things that are important together. Hello, Katie. Popped in with about 20 minutes left, reading Ruthless Vows. Ooh, okay. So we are dealing with some sequels these days, guys. Try to close out another series before the end of the year. Good for you. At this point, I don't even know what I'm trying to accomplish by the end of the year. I'm still working on my purchase books for 2024, but obviously, like, I'm still just picking up other books, so I don't know. You're down to, oh my gosh, 3.7 hours, and everybody in my family has killed someone. The longest title that has ever existed. Made it 50% of the other Madisons, making a plan for errands for the evening. Oh, good for you, Julie. I feel like when it gets dark, I'm just like, I'm home. I'm home for the night. Hopefully I didn't want to do anything. Teresa, no, you're not too late. We do have one more sprint. And I actually, just before the sprint ended, officially set up the redirect to Kelsey's sprints. So like, if you need more, we'll be going over to Kelsey. So don't even worry about it. And you're never technically late. You know, you're here when you're here. Una, hello. Just got to 64% and chapter 39 of The Roughest Draft. Oh my gosh. Round 1 of laundry is done. Time to start the next one. Laundry, also something that I should do, but I'm not doing it tonight. Read 50 pages of All the Colors of the Dark, 200 pages to go. Stacy, then that means you're over halfway. I'm pretty sure that book's a chunky one. I think it's like close to 500 pages if I'm remembering correctly. I'm back from the market. Awesome stuff. Have an hour and 15 minutes left of From Blood and Ash. We'll definitely finish tonight. Something just happened that I didn't remember from reading the first time. isn't that crazy? You know, there are some books that we absolutely adore, and then we reread them and they still surprise us because we read so much. I think it's hard to keep so many storylines in our head, but I'm glad that it's surprising you. Also, we've got Nal. Hello. I'm still reading the Iliad. Good for you. Only 4 days left to go. But also have The Darkness of Colors, by Martine Blasco, which is your last Bucket List-athon book. That's perfect timing. We've got 5 days. I'm sure you'll get through it and you'll be done. Also, I hope that you're finding Iliad really thought-provoking. Remind me, is it your sister that you are doing these buddy reads with? I think that's what you said, but maybe I'm completely off. Missed the previous chat. Yelena, don't worry. Got too deep into your reading journal videos, inspo rabbit hole. Good. Honestly, that's perfect for you to get inspiration. Debating starting one, but I'm feeling overwhelmed. I know what you mean. For me, I just, not even touching my bullet journal, I just made a list of info that I wanted. And I will say every year I end up changing what I want to track because I realize that there are some stats that I kept track of that I didn't care about. So either I abandoned them or I just like pushed through and I'm like, okay, that was actually annoying. I'm not going to keep track of that. And then there was stuff where I realized, I was intrigued by this. I should include a spread next year. So I get the overwhelming kind of like the first bullet journal, I think, is just a test run. If I look at it, I've completely changed format. I've completely changed what I want to do. I think I used to actually do a bullet journal I used to do a full length spread for every single book I finished. And then I realized I didn't want to do that. So I know it can be overwhelming. I would recommend just making a list of the annual spreads you want to potentially add and then just be done. You can always include a few blank ones, like in between, if you ever want to add something later on. It's just up to you if you're kind of like, but if I have these blank pages, what am I going to do with them? Interested in strange beasts now. Meanwhile, I did pick up a new book, but didn't get so far. I mean, yeah, it makes sense, JB, that you're still like, it's just, you just started a book. Of course you didn't get very far. But yeah, I'm really liking Strange Beasts. Yes, the horror aspects are pretty impressive. Yeah, it's a good blend of fantasy and there's action too. So this is like it actually aligns quite well with the idea of Sherlock Holmes. Like I know we have Dracula, Holmes, and Van Helsing. Like we have a few references going around. As far as like the mystery elements go, like Holmes is known for being an active detective. Like he's running around the streets of London. Like he's not an armchair detective. So I like that we have that. And then of course, like Van Helsing, it all makes sense. I feel like I'm just gonna whip through it. I have so many other priority reads, but I'm gonna probably go through this really quickly because I'm having a great time. Finished photographing my weekly wine glasses and put away the ones I'm keeping. Amazing. Almost done with a month in the country. Perfect. Little bit of work done. Now I think I need a nap. Take that nap, Stina. Take the nap. Enjoy it. And yeah, no, seriously. I think this could be a 5-star. I'm calling it right now, to be honest, because, and I'm only let me see here. Oh no, I've only read 3 chapters. I'm on the start of chapter 4, but I'm really loving it. Like I'm obsessed actually, just a little bit. Sam and Hel are really fun. They're dynamic. I'm liking their dynamic already. Still one more, then you're done. But the other one is easier. Then you got the worst one out of the way. Okay, I pronounced it right. Good. 24. Oh, but 24 and 24 was a fail. See, I ended up doing 24 and 24, and many of you have already heard me say this before, but I will actually do it by genre or like type of book. And then if I read that type of book, I fill it out. I don't choose 24 titles. That's just what works for me. And it allows me to, but I will say my self-destruct, I did horrible. Those ones, obviously you have to choose the titles, and I did really, really badly. Video to come, because I will vlog the ones that I'm actually going to read. When am I going to get to it? Have taken on the task of trying to solve the Rubik's Cube my family has, and I have been working on it for 30 minutes. See, I love puzzles. Like I love jigsaw puzzles. I love crosswords, Sudoku. But the Rubik's Cube has never been my thing. 600 page. Okay, that's what I thought. I was like, I think I'm actually thinking it's less than it actually is. If you're being honest, it didn't need to be. Such a good book, beautifully written. Okay, but it drags a little bit. That's the question of when a book is obviously too long. All my hairs are now cut. Congratulations. Now you can mostly read One Piece. Did the same with my book journal. For next year, I've made mine more simple. And it's terrible because then it prevents people who are perfectionists or who want to know what they're doing. It's hard to tell them, hey, it's going to have to be a test run. Like you're just going to have to see. I know it. I know it's hard though. Hello, Anna. No worries. You're late, but you've got one more sprint with us, and then we'll be hanging out with Kelsey. And then Kiana fell asleep. Don't apologize. I hope it was a restful sleep. Definitely feel better treating your first one as it honestly, it truly is. And if it makes you feel better, check out my first ever bullet journal because I did do a video. It will show you how different it is. My bullet journal this year is completely different. So it is like a learning process. And I think my bullet journal, my first one, will humble any idea that I'm know what I'm doing because I don't. 2/3 into wisteria. Anna, you're not the only one. We were just talking about wisteria. That is actually, what are the chances? Hello, Julia. So close to done with the 3-body problem. Still working on North and South. Very nice. Okay. I was like, you finished a book. It's like, no, you know what? We're just going to juggle multiple reads. No big deal. Oh, it's your cousin. I knew it was someone you were related to. Oh, that's really fun. Okay. I was close. It was your cousin. Head out. No worries, Jamie. Oh, we're going into a sprint anyway, so this is perfect timing. Just got to the part where Zeus tries to persuade his wife to sleep with him by reminding her of all the times he cheated. Oh my God, which was funny. It's like, LOL, Zeus. That is, yep, that's the way to convince someone, isn't it? Ay. Hello, Christina. Oh my gosh, this is perfect. You went to the dentist. Oh, you're a bit loopy, but I hope it went well. You just arrived in time for us to do a sprint as well. Ivy, I hope that your head's getting better. I see that you're just kind of like getting some tasks done, but yeah, I hope your head feels better. Okay, all the craziness. We have one more sprint to do. I'm going to allow the cat to call out to, I don't know, the cat ancestors. And then we're going to go for one more hour. When we get back, we'll probably only have about a 5-minute chat before I send you over to Kelsey. But yeah, thanks everyone for being here with me. I appreciate it. I'll put up the last reading banner, whatever we're calling it, last sprint banner. I've done this before, and I will see everybody in an hour. If you have to leave early, don't worry. I hope you have a lovely day, whether it's Tuesday or Wednesday, your time, and I'll see you around the internet soon. Hey everyone, welcome back from that final sprint. I did read one more chapter in Strange Beasts, and I am now 16% into this book. I meant to abandon it during the sprint and do some other priority stuff, but I wanted to keep reading it, and I knew for the rest of the night I was going to be switching gears. So I figured, why not let myself, enjoy it before I have to do required reads. Some people left us either because, it's getting sleepy, getting late. Some, had to succumb to the headaches that they were experiencing, and I feel so badly about it. I know that Steph is likely going to not be chatting with us because she needs to finish this book. She's so close. Also, 21% of Distant Shores. Absolutely no worries. It's so fun to have this as a consistent thing every single week, so I love it. 7% of Leather and Lark for Kiana. Sanderson and Crochet this sprint sounds great. An episode of Grays, a great way to kind of relax, know that your life isn't as chaotic as the characters. Caught the end. Yay. Hello, Laura. Still not loving The City of Stardust, though. Grab the audio, though. Maybe it'll help. That'd be good. 79%. Only 2 hours left. The romantic leads are coming together, so I'm very curious what the conflict of the last 20% will bring. Hopefully it's going to be like non-romantic reasons. Like maybe it's something the characters have to face together. I love when that happens. I hope you have a good rest of your day too, Jen. Thanks for hanging out with us. Finish Led Luda. Oh no, probably a 3.5. Okay. Interesting. I know that with Gog Magog, the first book, I think it was like a 4-star range book for you. So that is a little bit sad. Not what we want to see. Good luck with the review. Dealt with some temper tantrums. Oh no, but you made dinner. Chicken salad, dino nuggets, and fruit for the kids. Finished your book. Congratulations, Jamie. Post the new Dewey's date announcement. Amazing. That sounds great. Only a few pages left of today's section. Perfect. As soon as we go over to Kelsey, you'll finish it in the next sprint. Or if you're going to log off, you can do it while you're just tucked in and being cozy. Livia has 1 hour to finish your book. Oh my gosh, so many people are very, very close, or they just finished their book. Katie is 56% through Ruthless Vows. Very happy with the progress tonight. I'm happy with you. I hope that you're enjoying that book because I know that people adore that series. Thanks for being here, Alicia, even with all of your tasks and errands that you had to run. Finished book 2 of Percy Jackson. Amazing. Of course, Jojo, glad to have you as company as always. And also good to see you, Kiana. I feel like it's been a while, so it was really nice to see you, and I'm glad you made some progress. And you had a well-deserved nap. So, yeah. Well, on that note, we have 4 minutes until Kelsey's sprint start. So I do want to warn you all, I'll be sending you over. There should be nothing that you have to do. As soon as the sprint ends, we'll just be moving over to there. So if you need more sprints, hang out with Kelsey. She'll go for probably another 4 hours. But if you are, heading out for the night, good night and good day. I hope you all have a lovely day. And Yelena, good luck with your bullet journaling. Feel free to go to bed, though, if you need to, because I know it's getting late for you. For quite a few of you, to be honest. Went back to North and South. Okay, somehow still only 53%. Julia, you're just like making slow progress with that book, and that's totally fine. Thanks for being here, Una. Okay, well, on that note, let me get to the exit screen. Again, have a lovely day or a lovely night, and I'll see you guys around soon. Okay, bye.